And the legend goes that the full moon brings with it horrible events. Ooh, spooky. Hello everyone, Dr. Novocaine is in the house. The prescription for today is Master of Darkness, Doctoberfest 2025. Have you not heard of the legend of he who rises with the full moon, the legend of the vampire? Well, the story actually happened in England 100 years ago. There was an investigator of the paranormal, a young psychologist named Ferdinand Social. On the night of the full moon, he received a mysterious message while using his Ouija board. Killer. Vampire. Go to Thames. Caution. Caution. In the wake of Dracula. Dracula is very snazzy flying. So yes, this is the Halloween special. Kind of impromptu. I was not actually intending on a Halloween special this year because I've been having so much trouble just getting regular stuff going. But I found out about this game, and it just came in at the perfect time. So, Master of Darkness. I guess the start button is not what we actually need to press. At that time in London, the rising of the full moon meant the coming of yet another gruesome murder. Okay, I need to button press to bring it up. The following morning would always bring the discovery of yet another body, completely drained of blood. Dr. Social knew that there was something supernatural at the heart of the mystery, and began investigating. Calling on the powers of the Ouija board, Social learned that at the Thames River, horrible events beyond human imagination were taking place. Alright, so we are going to pause and reconfigure our buttons because they are backwards. One moment. Okay. Having jump on the correct button. I wish the config here for this is a Master System game. Sega Master System. Might be the first one I've ever played. But the config just says button 1 and button 2. I don't know what button 1 and button 2 are on the Master System. I've never seen a Master System in my life. Anyway, very quickly, you might get a sense of deja vu just based on the style. Does this remind you of anything? Yeah, Master of Darkness, very obviously taking inspiration from something that exists in the world. I'll let you just take a quick guess at first. Anyway, this is Dr. Social. We do have a time limit. I'm gonna have to be mindful of that. Dr. Social has a familiar saunter to his movement, but he has one thing that a certain someone does not have: the ability to modulate his jump in midair. And the ability to pick up health potions. Much more sanitary than wall chicken, because, you know, it comes in bottles. However, it does not have any better stare motion. Oh, well, I'm not getting that. Wow, 2 health potions already. I guess, either this game is going to be really easy or it's going to be really hard. Anyway, yeah, stair movement, kind of a little bit tricky to deal with. But yeah, that's familiar to anyone who's played any game that is even remotely similar to this. Of which I'm sure there are many. So we have a crouch walk. Doesn't seem to be useful for anything other than getting into those little tiny areas. Okay. So up and attack is used the secondary weapon, which is a pistol, which is extremely useless. Wow. Hopefully we get something better than that fairly soon. But yeah, the basic ideas here, yeah, you can tell the inspiration from this. I mean, this is about as blatantly Castlevania as you can get. Except it came out about 6 years after Castlevania did. I do appreciate the better air mobility, though. That's one of the big things that I had issues with Castlevania. Okay, we have bombs. Maybe those are better than the pistols. Of course, the problem is... Oh, very nearly walking off my boat. Okay, I can speed that up. I'm probably going to keep going until the end of each world. This is not going to be a super long game. Okay, this is not technically a better weapon, but I'm going to pull it up anyway. To show it off. I hope that boat is going to come back at some point. Oh! It came back when I landed on it, that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, so this game, while the Castlevania inspiration is extremely obvious, it's not exactly Castlevania. For one thing, we are not using whips. We are using several different weapons. We always start out with a dagger, which is what was just the drop there. And the other options are this rapier type weapon, a stake, which looks more like a hammer than a stake, but and an axe. Those are all melee weapons in this game. The rapier is not terrible, but it's really not better than the stake is. They both have similar reach, but the stake does more damage. The axe does the most damage, but has less reach. I will still show it off if I find it at any point, but so far I have not. That is an extra life. I don't think that getting that is going to be a good idea because I'm probably going to die getting it. Can I jump over there? Yes, I can. Okay. The secondary weapons are all projectiles, and the bomb so far is massively better than the pistol. The awkward thing is that using them requires up an attack, which is, you know, the Master System I think only had 2 buttons, so kind of necessary, but still a little bit awkward. It looks like you have like 32 life units, which is more than Castlevania. Which is very appreciated, because extra life, always a good thing. Okay, we have an axe. And as you can see, range a little bit weird. You don't really get overhead with the axe. You just get you really just get the front. But it is the most powerful of the 4 main weapons. Which doesn't really matter if my reaction time is garbage. Yeah. Getting downstairs, not an easy thing in this game. If you have other options, use other options. Oh, that was scary. I thought I might have just lost my main weapon there. To something I didn't want. Ha, take that. Yes, I'm probably going to just respawn you, but still. Oh! Ooh, that was unfortunate. I thought I was actually going to be able to make it up on top of that. My bad. Okay, it's fine. We still get the axe. The bad news is I lost all my bombs. Yeah. Alright, well, I got an extra life. That's something. Considering all the damage I'm taking, I might be needing those lives. It's a boomerang. Okay, well, that's another sub-weapon. It's kind of unimpressive. Doesn't even go through enemies. What kind of boomerang doesn't go through enemies? The little balls are just score. This was still the era where score was kind of relevant for anything. Ugh. Wow, my timing is just terrible. Shock of shocks. Doc's timing is bad. It really wants to give me this dagger a whole heck of a lot. You know what? I have time and I have lost plenty of health. It was worth checking. Now the question is, can I get back without taking too much damage? Still profited, but that could have been better. Arr, you wish to hinder me? Yeah, we have our first boss of the game. Say hello to Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper has a plan. His plan is to revive Dracula. Why? I have absolutely no idea. But we've killed him, so game over then. So you managed to defeat my Jack the Ripper. That's right. All that has happened here has been under my control. Who are you? I have no idea. The things you've seen so far are just the start of the horrors. Go to the House of Wax, if you dare. My waxworks figures will be waiting for you. Perhaps you will be my next wax masterpiece. I need to replace him for Jack the Ripper, after all. And so we're going on to round 2. But we're going to pause here, and we'll start that next time. That's all for me for now. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.